Hey guys! As you may have noticed, Zoodles are everywhere right now, or at least all over my Pinterest pages. I absolutely love them. If you're not familiar, they're basically noodles but made with zucchini. So they're a great gluten-free alternative to regular pasta. They're also a little bit lighter. So today I thought it would be really fun to show you 3 tasty takes on Zoodles. There's a couple different techniques you can use to make your Zoodles. I like using a julienne peeler. I love this tool. As you can see, it's got awesome teeth for julienning. Now, you could also do this with a spiralizer. Another great tool you can use for this is actually a box grater. And basically, all we're gonna do is take the zucchini and cut ourselves some lovely little ribbons. You're gonna do this around the entire edge of the zucchini until basically you hit the seeds. Zoodles, millions and millions of Zoodles. First up today, I'm going to show you how to transform a traditional Greek salad into something a little more special using Zoodles. So of course, we are starting with our Zoodles in our bowl, and to that we're going to add some amazing cherry tomatoes that I've chopped up, some finely diced red onion, some sweet and smoky roasted red peppers, and some Kalamata olives as well. And I've got some amazing seasoned crumbled feta. And then we're just going to add a little sprinkle of Greek seasoning, maybe a big sprinkle. I'm also going to add some salt and some pepper, a really good glug of olive oil, and I'm gonna finish all of this tastiness off with some freshly squeezed lemon juice. I'm just gonna toss all of this together and finish it off with a little bit of extra feta cheese and some freshly chopped parsley. And what you end up with is this beautiful, fresh, colorful dish that has all of the classic Greek salad flavors, but with a little more body than, say, your traditional iceberg lettuce. It's perfect with some grilled chicken or some grilled shrimp. Speaking of shrimp, our next dish is a gorgeous shrimp scampi that uses Zoodles instead of pasta. So it's nice and fresh and light, and also really easy to make because it all comes together in a single pot. So I've got a skillet heating up on the stove, and to that I'm going to add some butter. Now, of course, you have the option to do this with olive oil as well, but where is the fun in that? Now that our butter is melted and nice and foamy, we are going to add our garlic. I've added 2 full cloves here. We're not gonna be shy. Then it is time to add our shrimp. Butter, garlic, and shrimp, people. That is a food combination I can get behind. And I'm going to add a good splash of white wine. Now, if you're not a fan of cooking with wine, no problem at all. You can also replace this with a little bit of chicken broth or vegetable broth. That would work as well. I'm going to season all of this up with some salt and some pepper and some red chili flakes, and then I'm going to cook my shrimp until they are nice and pink and completely opaque. And once a lot of our wine has cooked off, we're gonna reduce our heat, and then we are going to toss in our Zoodles. I'm gonna give this a good toss until everything's mixed together. And then I'm gonna finish this yumminess off with some freshly chopped parsley, some lemon zest, and some freshly squeezed lemon juice. It adds such freshness and brightness to this and totally complements all of that garlic. We're gonna give all of that a good toss and then garnish this dish with a little bit of freshly grated Parmesan, and there you go. Dinner is served. What's amazing about this dish is that it's rich and buttery and flavorful, but thanks to the Zoodles, it's still nice and light and fresh. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Finally, on today's menu, I have an awesome pad Thai Zoodle dish that is really easy to make. So I'm getting started by mixing up my pad Thai sauce. To do that, I'm just simply combining some freshly squeezed lime juice with some soy sauce, a little bit of fish sauce, and some brown sugar. I'm also going to whisk in some red chili flakes because of course I love the heat, but if you don't, feel free to leave them out, no problem at all. Once that sauce is all whisked together, you can set it aside and get started on the rest of your pad Thai. I've got some oil heating up in a skillet on the stove, and to that I'm going to add my tofu. You can also make this recipe with some chicken cubes if you wanted to, or you could do it with some shrimp, that would also be amazing. I'm just going to keep it meatless. Now that these are nice and golden on all sides, we're just gonna let these chill out while we get to work on the rest of our yummy bits. To the same pan, I'm going to add another splash of oil and some minced garlic. Once that garlic's heated up, I'm going to add some bean sprouts, some finely sliced red bell pepper, and some finely diced green onion. I'm going to cook this mixture for about 2 minutes until it starts to soften up, and then I'm going to add my sauce to my pan and my Zoodles. At this point, you want to turn off the heat completely because you don't want to overcook your Zoodles. They do tend to get a little mushy. Once everything's been tossed together, I'm going to add my tofu back to my pan and add a good handful of crushed peanuts. You can also do this with cashews as well. And it's really as simple as that. I like to serve this dish with some freshly chopped coriander, some chopped peanuts, and a wedge of lime. This is such a perfect dish for a busy weeknight because it's really easy to throw together. It's sweet and savory and a little bit spicy and really, really tasty. I really hope you guys will give these Zoodle recipes a try, and if you do, be sure to share a photo on either Twitter or Instagram because I love seeing your creations. I also wanted to let you know that I just launched my brand new ebook, Dinner Made Easy, and it's actually just a compilation of all of my favorite easy weeknight dinner menus. All of the details about the ebook are in the description box below, so be sure to check those out. And I want to hear from you. Let me know what your favorite Zoodle recipes are. You can leave those in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because, of course, there is a lot more deliciousness where this came from.